Folks, this channel is all about change over space and time, and looking at the world with the International Space Station photographs. You can see the current location on this particular web map that's built with the ArcGIS Experience Builder, the ArcGIS Experience Builder. You can see the URL is experience.arcgis.com right up here. So the ArcGIS Experience Builder is the tool that is used for this particular mapping interface about the photographs from the International Space Station. You can also build your own Experience Builder maps and apps using various tutorials that my colleagues and I have on the web. This particular one shows 11-minute delay of the current location of the International Space Station. And since we're all about on this channel looking at change over space and time, let's take a look at some of the photographs that the astronauts have taken off of the International Space Station. It's just fascinating to be able to look at these images. Some are almost today's images. Some are close to today's images, but they're all quite fascinating. You can dock any one of these images. Look at this. That looks like Mount Fuji right there in Japan. Maybe it is. We'll zoom in closer to actually see. The point is, though, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Looking at the world and what it's like from the International Space Station and talking about the impact of humans on the Earth and how we've modified the surface of the Earth, current weather that's happening. Look at the space station now. It's moved even since the time that I've been chatting with you in this video. It's 11-minute delay. Look at that. River systems. You can talk about coastlines with this tool with your students or with fellow colleagues. Let's go over to Canada and look at some of the mountains there. Wow. This is just a fascinating tool to explore not just how the Earth is, but changes over space and time. You can look at and compare, for example, Boise, Idaho, and what it looked like on this particular day, and then compare similar days and other times of year. Now, as I always talk about in these videos, where did the data come from? Can you trust it? How do you use the interface? Here's some tutorials and explanatory text here. You can get a legend here as well, and the pins from different astronauts on the space station. And this mantra here, a picture is worth 1,000 words, a map is worth 1,000 pictures, a GIS is worth 1,000 maps. That's similar to many statements that I have shared in this, look at that, in this channel over the years. Sahara, Sudan to Egypt. Some of these are large scale, some of them are small scale, and that's another thing you can talk about with your students about these images. Some of them actually show pieces of the spacecraft. Some have some metadata associated with them, and some do not. There are other sites to obtain this information from, but I do like this mapping interface. Look at there. You've got the Iberian Peninsula, Spain and Portugal, all in one view. That is a great image right there. That's probably my favorite one. You can see the Straits of Gibraltar right there. And talk about map scale, the angle of the photograph, the distortion, the cloud cover, again, coastal processes, volcanism, human impact on the landscape, urbanization, deforestation, reforestation, biomes, ecoregions, what's it like here in the middle of Australia and why is it like that? Why are so many of these depressions not filled with water as opposed to someplace in Malaysia? Fascinating to be able to look at the world with this Experience Builder web mapping application, and again, you have the capability at your own fingertips with the ArcGIS platform from Esri to build your own Experience Builder maps and apps. Thanks for being with me, and thanks for being curious about the world.